Hi, I'm Kerry Grinkmeyer. I'm a retired financial advisor, and I'm the host of this YouTube channel, Best of Us Investors. We have a Discord. I like to share my knowledge, my experience, and everything I know about the stock market. And I think more importantly, what I think is going to happen in the future and how you can benefit from it. What I wanted to do today was share with you an email that I received this morning from Matthew Buckner. Kerry, I just wanted to pass along a book recommendation for you and the tribe. The tribe are all the people who go to the Discord. The book is called A Crack in Creation. It's a book about CRISPR. It may give readers more insight into the coming gene editing age. People really don't have a clue what's coming, in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts. Very respectfully, Matthew Buckner. As is my normal way, I read a lot of books, but I always buy them first on Audible, and I started listening to it. I'm still in the prologue. The book is written by Jennifer Doudna, Doundna. I first became aware of Jennifer when I saw that she was awarded this year's Pulitzer Prize for Science, along with a colleague. I knew that I discovered she had been doing a lot of work relative to CRISPR, and that she was involved in one of the companies that I owned, and that was Intella. Okay. So as I start getting into this book, I recognize and I find out through some additional research, she's now involved with a company called Edit, E-D-I-T, a company which I bought this morning. Through other research, I've come to recognize that there is going to be an announcement about a company who has, through genome editing, has found a cure for infant blindness. And I believe that company is either Edit or Intella, of which I own both. What I'm coming to the conclusion is that as the internet was to the change of our world, genome editing and the future of genome editing is going to change the world even more dramatically, because what it's going to do is extend our lifespan. Another book that I have read. Again, the name of this book that I'm reading is A Crack in Creation. And again, just in the prologue, they are going into how already they have used CRISPR to change animals. They changed the genome in a pig to get it down to the size of a cat so that people could have pigs as pets. They have changed the makeup of other animals to give them more hair, to give them more muscle, to give them more life. And so this is already being done for living things. It's already being used in crops. So it's only a matter of time that it makes it to the world of humans. Jennifer, being the author of this book, is sharing me, again in the prologue, that it is going to be realistic to say that we will be able to take illnesses, diseases that are inherited out of our life. The question that this is going to bring up is, I don't think there will be much argument that you can go into a living person's genome or an infant's genome or a person's sperm or egg genome and take out cancer, take out heart disease, take out Parkinson's, take out Alzheimer's. But what about making them stronger, giving them more muscle? What about making them taller? What about making their figure more attractive? What about making everybody look alike? What about making no more ugly people? Where is the line? That is something that is going to have to be discussed in the future. And I think it is something that is going to be an important part of our lives. But the reality is this is enormous. And I don't think that most of us have a clue as to what is about to happen. I have built I guess you would call it a group of stocks that I believe are going to be major players in this. The first one I bought was Illumina, because Illumina is the largest participant in the area of genome sequencing. They control 90% of it, but they do what is called a short read. As I understand it, the length of the genome, you have 3.2 billion letters in it. It's quite long. Intella does a short read. There's another company that I own called Pacific Bioscience, PACB. They do the long read. It's much more expensive and it's less accurate, but they're getting better at it. So I own that stock. There are other companies in it, but they're minor players. So once you read the genome, I see it, then we pass it off to CRISPR. And CRISPR is the mechanism by which you go in and cut and paste the gene. Now, then you go to various companies like Edit Medicine and Intella, and these are the people who deliver the pharmaceuticals and or the means by which you take out the bad and replace it with the new. And there will be more and more of these people coming to the forefront, taking and using CRISPR in a way to take care of specific diseases, illnesses, or just bad genes, bad malfunctions of the gene system. So they are going to be the ones who are going to take this and bring it to your doctor's office and give you the ability to take, in my case, cancer out of my genome, take cancer out of my grandchildren's and my children's genome. When my granddaughter has a child, to do the genome sequencing, see what's there, make the correction, and make sure that that child doesn't have that again. Again, as I say, the way in front of that, though, is to go to my granddaughter's egg and her future husband's sperm and go in and alter that genome such that they're 6'7". They have the body of LeBron James, or as we used to say, when I was growing up, Raquel Welch, and whatever. And you would potentially make the decision in the egg and the sperm as to what your child's going to look like, how smart they're going to be, what their physical capabilities are going to be, what their interests are. That gets a little hairy. But let's push that to the side and say that's in the future. What's today is no more cancer, no more heart disease, no more Parkinson's, no more Alzheimer's. It's today. So my message to you is you need to own CRISPR, Illumina, Pacific Bioscience, Intella Edit. I have also thrown in a little stock called GENE, only because it's a $3 stock. And a small investment, if it becomes a player, could become something very large. To be very honest with you, I think this will dwarf the money that was made in Amazon, Google, Apple, Microsoft, Tesla. So my plea to you today is whatever you've got, however much you have, get some representation in CRISPR, Edit, Intella, Pacific Bioscience, Illumina, Gene, and CRISPR. Now, some of you are going to tell me that Kathy Woods dumped her Intella. If you will watch Kathy Woods' interview, she tells you why. She has some very strict parameters by which she owns stocks. One of them is, as they get better, they need to reduce their price. Intella didn't do that. So therefore, she dumped them. And again, I admire her. She has principles, she has standards, and she lives by them. Is she right? I don't know. She has a lot bigger staff than I do, because you're looking at my staff, and then people like Matthew who cue me into things. I don't have a $10 million budget to pay staff to give you information. It's me and Matthew and a few other people who share information with me. Where do they share it? Through the email, through the Discord, where we exchange information like this and become better investors ourselves. I think the whole thing is Matthew put me on this book. I'm still in the prologue, and I'm compelled to get up and make this video because you need to know this. You need to know this, and you need to go into the description. I'll put a link to this book on from Amazon, or go down and go to the book and sign up for Audible, and I'll get a little commission off of it. But this. I've been doing this for about a year, and this is the biggest thing I've ever come across. This is the investment opportunity of a lifetime, and you need to read the book so you know why you own these stocks. Okay, I'm going to focus on this at our Discord, Best of Us Investors. This is going to be our topic of conversation, if I have anything to say about it.